In this movie, let's take a look at how we can finally render our animation. So we have the basic moves that we did in the last project. You can see that the clouds are moving, these two trees are falling, and our guy is kind of looking around as the trees fall. So right there, what we're going to do is simply go to our render settings right here. And again, most importantly, if you remember from one of the earlier videos, is very important to have a project directory, and you'll see why right now. So I'm rendering with the Maya software renderer. The first thing I'm going to do is it's going to ask me a name for the file. So I'll just call it DEF, short for deforestation. Image format, I always like to render as an image sequence, and I really believe that you should do that too. So that way if something happens to your computer, if it hangs or there's something goes wrong, you still at least have so many frames rendered. So normally I would do a Targa or a TIFF, but right for now I'm just going to do a JPEG, just for this example. Frame animation extension. So this one is very important. You have to, if you just leave it that way, it'll just render one frame. So I'm going to say name number dot extension. Let's come down over here. Start and end frame. I'm going to do at 450 frames. That's what we have. Very important right here. Camera. Make sure you select your right camera. And the resolution's already set. That's great. Go to the Maya software tab. This is again very important. A lot of people forget this. Production and highest quality. By default, it's on low quality. And if you have any ray tracing in your scene, you might want to turn that on over here. With that said, I'm just going to say close. And then I'm simply going to go under my rendering. And I'm going to go under render, batch render. Let's go to the options. Use all available processors, and I'm going to say batch render and close. Now this time, if you wanted to see what's rendering, you can simply go to your script editor, which is normally at the bottom right of your screen, but I don't have my command line over there, so I can also open it from Window, General Editors, Script Editor, and give it a second. And you can see right now this is rendering, and it's telling me the path where it's going, right over here. So this is really long, so if I wanted to pull it, but I can just show you the path in a second right now. It's just telling me what frame it's rendering, so you kind of keep watching this. Again, like I said, the script editor can also be loaded. If you go to the command line, it's this guy right over here. So you can see right over here it's showing you too. So if I just bring this in right here, you can see that I'm in my deforestation folder, and I'm also in the images directory right here, and you can see how these images are being built right here, one by one. So pretty much that's how you're going to start rendering your scene, and once this is done, you will take it to a nonlinear editing package in most cases, where you can add any post effects, or you can simply add sound and generate whatever movie you want, a QuickTime movie or anything that you want to, or even burn it to a DVD.